Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Praise Project with your host, Tommy McGuffey. I am here today with my two lovely co-hosts, Miss Coni Hookfin and Shantrice Richardson, y'all.
Hey, Dayton, what's up?
And surrounding her.
Hola.
To our multicultural fans.
Yes,
right.
Yes, to our Hispanic brothers and sisters. I love it.
So we are here for another episode of the Praise Project here on 97.9 WGJM Praise FM, or if you're streaming in on www.gospeljam.net. So we have a few things to talk about on today. You know, it's been great working with you both. It has truly been exciting. You know, so let's just get right into it. You know, Connie, how was your women's conference trip? I know you were off on location the other time that we were, as we were tuning in last week, and I know you were on traveling.
I was, and actually the meeting was in Cleveland, and there were so many people who said that this one was the most spiritual that we've ever had, and this was the 50th anniversary. Let's talk about women seasoning the world with the word, and just talking about how much women need each other and why. And so it was just a wonderful time. We had the opportunity just to pray, and then of course to sing, to fellowship, to preach. And we did preach. The women did preach. You know, some Kojic, people may not be on that at this point, but we are. Ohio Northwest, we have preachers in our church.
Ohio Northwest.
Now, did you preach? That's what I want to know.
No, I did not. not singly. I testified and I sung a couple of songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's that footage? Because when I tell you, I just love your singing voice. It's so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
shout out to our Bishop Kimbrough.
Absolutely.
Ohio Northwest.
The best.
Listen, ONW.
Yes.
Listen, I'm gonna get that
embroidered
on my shirt.
That's right.
Ohio Northwest. Established. No.
Yes.
You know, I think that's wonderful. You know, I had a chance to tune in to a few of the video clips and really see you all in action and some of the posting as you all were also doing as well. And it's just great. You know, it so amazes me. You know, now here's the shocker.
Okay.
Why is the women's service not fully ran by the women? Like, where are the women musicians at?
There were women musicians.
Were there?
Especially during the day. Yes.
Okay.
Like the full band, like bass, drums, keys, organ.
Well, okay, so now we don't normally have full band in those conventions.
Spoons.
Only in washboard.
Washboard. Listen, I need a mother on the washboard.
Only in our convocation do we have a full band normally.
Okay.
But there was the organ and the piano and the drums.
All right.
And those were occupied by women during the day for sure.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
They had to work at night, or
they had other duties at night.
Yeah.
I like the way
Something for the
kitchen,
household,
something.
maybe. Something.
Yes.
You said something, and I wanted to see maybe if you can share some specifics on.
Yes.
Okay, the importance of women and why we need each other. So what came out of that conversation? Because, yeah, you go ahead.
I mean,
Okay.
Connie Chung cares about the.
No. I was just actually our bishop's wife, Lady Loretta Kimbrough. She did that particular workshop, and she just talked about the importance of needing each other. One for support, one for love, one to help raise each other's children. Others, just the idea that all women are catty and we are not supportive to one another. We don't lift each other up, but we find fault and are critical, and especially a lot of times in the church because we feel that we should be doing this or we should be doing that, or that she shouldn't be doing this, or she can't cook, or she can't sing, or she's a mean usher, or she shouldn't be married to the bishop, or she shouldn't be married to the pastor, or those types of things. So we find various ways to cut each other down as females instead of, building. The church is a lot of times 70 to 90% women. So we're gonna be there.
True.
So we may
Ain't
as
going
well,
nowhere.
we may as well get along and let's do this thing and go to heaven together in peace.
So, why does the usher have to be mean though? I mean, did y'all ever fix that? I mean,
That's a good question. I'd like to know, why does the usher
the
have
usher
to
not
What's
be
her
mean?
story? She might have a story that nobody ever asked her about.
And you know what?
I'm
In
saying,
all
somebody
truth,
in the house got the answer.
listen, now in all truth, we may be laughing about it, but
I am definitely like
No,
because all I can picture is this old lady.
What do you
wait,
picture?
but I'm gonna turn a corner.
The old lady from the Underground Railroad. Like you're just like the one usher so mean. I just imagine this.
To
She
our
just has a
foremothers
chip on
and
her.
forefathers, don't hear this foolishness. Do not
She
hear
just has
this foolishness.
a chip on her shoulder, like
Literally.
Yeah.
I've been working hard, 2 jobs every day.
And
Giving time to my
You're actually done now.
showing them the way with God on my side.
listen. So turning a corner real quick, we did talk about how it's important now to be transparent. Realizing that we cannot share everything with everybody.
Correct.
Because everybody cannot handle your testimony.
And they can't appreciate it either.
It can't appreciate it.
Yeah.
There are some people, though, that if you just give a little bit of background about where you came from, I can much better know how to entreat you.
Yes.
You know, and because often we don't know enough about one another, and so we just judge each other on sight. We don't say, you know what, because, and I was guilty of this for a long time of, meeting people and making a judgment based on either what somebody said or just my first experience with you, not realizing, of course, until I had my own situations that, does that person come across that way? Have they always been that way, or are they that way as a result of some things that have happened in their life? Some people become defensive as a result of things that have happened, or they become withdrawn, or they become real talkative because, for various reasons. So it's important for us to really care about one another in order to really connect.
So is there like a mail session for that? Because I know the guys
So
could
you
use
saying
that.
the brothers might need some of that.
We just
You are on to something, especially because our guys just period. Even if you leave just the church world, are not socialized to be in touch that way with feelings and well, just man up and just shake it off and you be alright.
Real men don't cry.
Right, that foolishness.
Yeah.
So bro, you might be on something. The brothers need something like that too.
If
Agreed.
you listen, I mean,
a male conference. We have people like Deion Sampson. We have people like Sam Winston. We have people like, and these are pastors or elders, so I'm just throwing their names out and not intentionally trying to dishonor them by not saying their titles. But you have people like Pastor Norman Scarce. You have there's people, Norman Bradfields, and I'm just thinking of people that are coming to my head first. But there are people in the community who have a nice following, maybe, so to speak, who can arrange some of these things, So when we're talking about community forums and community events, we should talk about a male conference.
Well, and it's so interesting, just kind of speaking from the male perspective, that people just don't always know what your story is, and they do jump to assumptions, and you can't. Sometimes I think that as a man we may not show it, but some of that stuff, and I can speak for myself, it does hurt. It's bad when people just pre-assume or they make judgment calls off of your past or past trans aggressions and sins and things like that. Like I had the opportunity to minister a few weeks ago, and we were me and the group, we were out, and just kind of talking to the people as I was ministering, just about the things that replay in my mind, and how this should have been the year that I was getting out of prison and everything, but and just all those kind of things, and people look at me totally differently.
Station identification for a shout. Give him a mighty dance.
Somebody cue the space bar. Cue the space bar. Listen, it's right. Listen.
Praise him with the hi-hats. Praise him with the hi-hats.
But that's real life.
You know, that's the real life. And so
God.
saying that is allowing for somebody else who is actually probably walking a few steps behind me is letting them know that they can make it. Woo. But then for the saint that's a little bit more or they think that they have it all together.
Think that they're
right. Or they think that they're a saint. But, you know, and they're definitely over there with those eyes, you know, the emoji eyes, like, oh, I see your past. And it's like, okay.
Okay.
I see yours too.
And you see mine today, so you know what God can do.
You know,
Hello.
listen. You know, I tell them like,
listen. My God, that's what I want you to take away. That's your takeaway.
Well, we are gonna be right back, y'all, after this song here from my homegirl Crystal Rucker, y'all, called "Excuse Me."
This song is called
All right.
"Excuse Me." Look at your neighbor and say, "You don't know. You don't know what's behind my dance. Why I shout so loud? Why I lift my hands? You don't know why I feel like running. Just how God took nothing, turned it into something. You don't know just how far I've come. When I look around, I'm not the only one. You don't know my testimony. You can't tell by but I have a story. Wish I had the time to tell you, but you would not believe all of the things God has done for me. And when I think about it, something takes over me. I get so excited before I know it. I'll say, excuse me. Gonna need a little space. Got to give God praise. All over this place. Excuse me. Hey, I gotta clap my hands. Gotta leap for joy. I'm gonna do my dance. Please excuse me. God has been so good to me. You don't know what's behind my dance. Why I shout so loud. Why I lift my hands. You don't know why I feel like running. Just how God took nothing, turned it into something. You don't know just how far I've come. When I look around, I'm not the only one. You don't know my testimony. You can't tell by looking, but I have a story. Wish I had the time to tell you, but you would not believe all of the things God has done for me. And when I think about it, something takes over me. I get so excited before I know it. I'll say, gonna need a little space. Got to give God praise. All over this place. Hey, I gotta clap my hands. Gonna leap for joy, 'cause he's been good to me over and over again. Y'all need a little space. I gotta give God a praise.
Hey there, everybody. This is Tommy McGuffey. I'm welcoming you back to the Praise Project. You were just listening to "Excuse Me" by my friend and my sister, Miss Crystal Rucker, y'all, who will be here for my upcoming live recording, Face to the Shift, on Friday, September 21st, 2018. Please get ready for the shift. Please get ready for the shift. I'm here with my lovely co-host, Miss Shantrice Richardson and Miss Coni Hookfin.
Hey, Dayton.
It's surrounding region.
Hola. We're back.
Jesus. Lord, they are having me over here rolling. So I know we were talking about the women's conference that you had a chance to attend, Coni. You know, and so do you feel like that you made like a network of people while you were there? Do you feel like you have kind of tapped into a community of female believers, you know, different things like that? You know, do you have a support system now from it? You know,
I can say I don't think necessarily that one was established as a result of going. What I can say is that it was strengthened as a result of going. I do my best to network with women the best that I can. I try my best to be a neutral party. It's not about taking sides. It's just about what's right. And those who are in my inner circle, we're able to communicate with each other and say, you did that right. You didn't do that right. You need to clean that up. You need to apologize. You need to, that kind of thing. So, we're able to be honest with one another. But as far as just the outer network, definitely was strengthened. There is strength in numbers, and there is strength when the Holy Spirit is present. And so he was present every day in every one of the services. And so, it was a blessing just to be in his presence.
Now, how long was it? Was it
all week? From Monday to Friday.
All right, come on, ladies.
That's
Monday to Friday, and daytime classes and afternoon service and then evening service. And each one of the speakers was powerful.
That's awesome.
And so, I would love to get to the point where we can bring in, name dropping people at the same time. I love the opportunity that we give to the local people.
Yes.
Because often, they are the ones who are overlooked. They don't get the opportunity to express themselves or go forth. Yet, this older generation, the seniors, are moving on. Their steps are getting slower. They're passing on. They are, when they stand up, they may forget. Different things are happening. And so we have to I'm sorry. That's no disrespect.
What do they forget when they stand up?
No, when she said that their steps are getting slower, I'm just imagining people I know.
It's just so true.
They just walk
Don't you know?
They just be slower and their feet start dropping. It's like, ma'am, come on.
We not doing that today.
We gonna get you one of them scooters at Kroger's and just move you on.
Because you're like, wow. But the older people, they used to say that my steps are getting slower.
Yeah.
But it's real. If you pay attention, you're like,
your steps getting slower because of why? I mean, but if you stay healthy,
they're walking slower. That's just age.
Right.
I'm like,
the progression of
age,
life.
the progression of life. Their bones are deteriorating. Their breath is getting a little
shallow. Paint the picture, Paint this picture.
Y'all know I'm a writer. Dang it.
Paint the picture.
So,
I believe the people
say
can
that,
see this.
Yes.
I'm thinking about that lady from The Nutty Professor. The one character that Eddie played as the grandma. That's all I can think of.
Right, but she couldn't walk hardly. She was staying planted most of the time.
Stay planted like a tree. Listen, on a side note, when you said that, do you know that they are doing these whole organic caskets now? Like, no, like as I said, no, like, and it's like a tree. Like they put you in this little thing that looks like a seed, and you're like in a fetal position, and so they bury you, and then the tree grows around you.
Oh, come on! So the casket like not dissolves into the earth, but it
becomes one.
Biodegradable?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's biodegradable. It's like it becomes a seed, and the tree comes out, and you're part of the tree for a lifetime.
What is that? Some kind of reincarnation in a way? But you don't come back to life.
Not heard of cremation.
You're not coming back to life. No, I saw them. I'm gonna have to show y'all like on the next break. But it was like I was like, so you become a tree. I said, so somebody cut you down for paper, like I'll be writing on you.
Okay.
I'll be like, oh,
literally.
I'll be like, oh, can you give me a pack of Shantrice?
Listen, it would be the finest quality of paper
you better.
It's gonna be that current stock. It's gonna be that current stock. It's the paper that you.
That's right.
You do not put that in the printer. You have to use the manual tray.
Yeah, the bypass tray. Come on,
the manual tray. The man. But no. When you said planted, and that's what made me actually think like that.
We love them.
Listen, because Betty is still on. Listen,
and Cicely is too.
Betty knows the Lord. She took
you
that
talking about
scripture.
Betty
White.
Oh.
She took care of her parents. She know that the word said your days will be
Live
long.
long.
Listen,
On this earth.
she knows God.
Yeah.
God has her on a mission to let you know you can still be seasoned and with a life. A seasoned celebrity.
And with purpose.
And with purpose. Listen.
She has purpose. She's still getting her dollars.
She's still getting those dollars that are coming from the tree.
She may not be walking.
From the past 60 years. I mean,
but she's still walking. Mm-hmm. And she's not getting slower with her
not
steps.
Fast.
Oh, you said not fast.
No, well.
She making them dollars. The dollars that come from that tree.
Absolutely.
The tree that somebody was planting.
But the season says they're moving on.
Somebody's listening like, oh my God. What is going on?
We're gonna delete that part.
We are so gonna. It was too late. It's airing. But we're gonna take a break, everybody, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned to the Praise Project, y'all.
He's always with you. Ooh, no place I'd rather be than in your company. You mean more than life. Say hello, company. Don't have to travel. Don't have to travel far to be right where you are. You are constantly in my heart. No place I'd rather be than in your company. Lord, you mean more than life to me. Don't have to travel far.
This is Tommy McGuffey. Welcome you back to the Praise Project. I'm here with Shantrice, Richardson, and Coni Hookfin, my lovely co-host, ladies.
Welcome back.
Everybody's lost for words.
Well, yeah, we were. Yeah.
I had to let them see that video. Listen about that tree pod. Listen, it's real. Organic
yes,
cost.
it is.
Listen. I mean, because it's no longer. Listen, I was just thinking about that. I mean, it does save money though, but. It does save money. But we were talking about the women's conference, and Coni, you have been sharing some very, very insightful things, and I really hope that people are able to take advantage of what you have shared and really take hold to that. It's really important to make sure that we are strengthening our networks, that we're building them, to really surround ourselves with the positive people that we're wanting to see ourselves become. People don't really know that, like, I mean, it's kind of hard when we say like, "Oh, I want to be a millionaire."
Right.
It's hard to surround yourself with some real life millionaires, but but you just have to work at it, and you maybe can become a thousandaire, and so then you can kind of be on the cusp of that millionaire.
But I mean,
You know, if you become
YouTube now, so
if you
you
become
can
an
go
investment
find out
banker.
what the millionaire did to be a millionaire. You know,
There you go.
resources
Well, it depends
are-
on who it are, because some of them are inherited, so you don't want to
Some
necessarily hear
are,
about
but then
them.
there are some who are willing to share.
Right.
Here's how I became successful. Here's the steps.
Yeah, I married somebody, right?
Okay. Yes, there are those who come into money, as they say, the new money, but
I play my scratch off. Listen, the Lord gave me the
Quick
lucky
fix.
number. Listen,
get rich quick scheme.
Shark Tank. Listen, I'm here for
Multi-level
it.
marketing.
You know, to see those are
I'm here for Shark Tank. Listen, you know that's my show.
right.
Of course. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Saint Shanny.
Oh, I was agreeing.
Oh, okay.
Because those are people with ideas
Right.
who are coming to yeah. See, that's businessy. So that's that.
Should have made up a new word.
Listen, businessy.
Should have made up a
So that.
So now
that's
you're not
the
gonna get
kind
on
of
her about
show that I'm talking about. That
Editor.
brings out those ideas about people. You know, about how to become.
But then when I say sovereignty, you just
That's
sovereign
so actual. Why don't you like sovereignty?
and tapped on in. Listen, I use that phrase, and it just drives her over walls. But tapped on in, what is that? But yeah, no. I get you. But no, I mean, it's really, really important, especially us in this Christian community, and really just over the last couple of weeks, even some of the shows that we had talked about. You know, just making sure that we are seeing some of the positive influences in our Christian community, making sure that we are being influenced by the right people as well. You know, it's just kind of crazy sometimes, because often we do kind of feel alone at times, or we feel like, man, who can we really talk to? Who can we really, you know, share certain things with? And I think that it's at those moments, at those conferences and worship gatherings that you can really kind of find a circle of people who you can begin to connect with, you know.
It's more than just church. It's more than just a gathering.
Yeah, man.
It's more than
Listen.
just coming in and spending some time on the bench and looking around. You know, it's like, if you don't take something back each time you go to church, you've wasted your time.
Ooh, come on.
That's true though.
Planting back, come on.
That's. I mean, you got to. They always told us you get out of it what you put into it.
And if you don't put nothing into it.
Why would expect?
You can't.
But that's how we do God, right?
Right.
But
We
then
expect
I
God
also
to do all of this hocus pocus, and we just sitting up waiting, looking.
But then though, like, I don't think that we should be putting something into it looking for something back.
Oh, that's
you know,
not what
also.
I'm saying.
No, I'm saying because somebody will like take that, like, okay, well, I need to put into it.
I got you.
I need to put into it so I can get something out. Like, you know, like, oh, I only get what I put into it.
Oh God.
So then somebody would take that and run with it and be like, well, okay, well then let me give $10 and maybe I'll get back $100. It's like, no, it don't necessarily quite work like that.
No.
But you know, be willing and be sincere with your actions of your time and your money, your finances, all those things, your resources, you know, and everything like that. You know, just really making sure that you're being a good steward of the church. So.
And they said you gotta give. You're just coming to give God what's due Him.
Whew.
We can't pay Him.
Right.
The only thing that we have is our praise.
Come on.
The only thing we have is our worship. The only thing we have is our thank you, Jesus. Our yes, Lord. Our God, you're worthy. Our God, hallelujah. You know, that's all we have to offer God. That's what we send up to Him.
Amen.
Yes.
Now it's His choice what He wants to do, as far as blessing us, and as far as, you know, expanding us, and as far as, you know, forgiving us. It's up to Him what He wants to do. But we send it up, boy. I promise you, you'll get something back.
Well, y'all, that is all the time that we have for today's segment, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to the Praise Project here on 97.9 WGJM, Praise FM, or if you're streaming in on www.gospeljam.net. Catch us here every week, y'all, same time, same place. I'm your host, Tommy McGuffey, with my co-hosts, Miss Coni Hookfin and Miss Shantrice Richardson.
Adios.
See you later.
Stay tuned to the Praise Project.